We are here today to talk about something that changes everything. If you've ever felt like you are working hard but hitting an invisible ceiling, this is for you. This journey today is about sacred transformation. It is about moving from feeling stuck to feeling liberated. We are going to uncover and rewrite the subconscious scripts that have been running your life without your permission. This is not about fixing yourself. It is about freeing yourself. We'll use a powerful process called emotional alchemy to break free from these limiting belief programs. This is the path to claiming the life that you know you are meant to live. Let us begin by naming that feeling of being held back. Have you ever felt capable of so much more, but something invisible just keeps holding you back? You set goals, you do the work, but you keep hitting that same ceiling. This is the hook. This feeling of frustration is real, and it's not a personal failing. It's not a lack of talent or a lack of effort. The truth is that you are operating from subconscious scripts that were written a long, long time ago. These are your limiting belief programs. They are running in the background, shaping your reality and keeping you small. We need to stop blaming ourselves for the results and start looking at the programming that created them. This invisible force is what we are here to make visible today and then dissolve. Now, it is crucial to understand that limiting beliefs are not just thoughts, they are programs. A thought is a fleeting cloud, but a program is the operating system itself. These programs are subconscious scripts installed deep within you. They are a set of automatic assumptions about who you are and what the world is like. And they act as a filter, deciding what information gets in and what information gets blocked out. For example, the program "I am not good enough" is not a thought that you have once. It is the filter through which you interpret every compliment, every setback, and every single opportunity. We must stop trying to fight the thoughts and start rewriting the underlying code. So, how did this code get installed in the first place? Well, your limiting beliefs were programmed into you. They were never a choice you consciously made, but they were programmed in. The installation happened primarily through childhood conditioning. Your early environment, your parents, your culture taught you what was safe and what was possible. Traumatic experiences also install beliefs instantly. A single painful event can create a belief like, if I succeed, I will be abandoned. Now, the more repetition and emotional intensity involved, the deeper the belief gets embedded. But understand this: these programs were originally designed to protect you from pain. But what protected you then is restricting you now. We need to honor the protection and understand that it was divine and it served a purpose. But now we need to release the restriction. This programming leads to a self-reinforcing cycle that just keeps you stuck. And this is the self-reinforcing loop that keeps the program running. It starts with the core belief like, I am not worthy. That belief creates a filter, so you only notice evidence that confirms it. This leads to an emotion like, let's say, shame or fear. That emotion then drives a behavior, such as self-sabotage or keeping yourself small. The behavior then creates a result that confirms the original belief. The loop deepens and the program gets stronger. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. This is why willpower alone fails, because you are fighting the result, not the root. To break this loop, we cannot just think our way out of it. We must use a deeper, more powerful process: emotional alchemy. Now, we're talking about the loop of limiting beliefs and how it creates an invisible ceiling in your life. But here is the key: you do not fight the belief with logic and you do not fight the belief with reason. You transform it at its very root. And emotional alchemy is the sacred process for transmuting those limiting beliefs by working directly with the emotion that holds them in place. The belief is just the story, the emotion is the energy. When you bring awareness to the belief, you can then move into the alchemy of feeling the emotion fully without resistance. Once that energy is moved, the belief loses its power, and you are left free to install a new, more empowering program. This is how we stop performing the old script and start living from our true power. So let's take a moment to walk through the 3 steps of this powerful process, starting with the first step, uncover. And the first step here is to bring the invisible into the light. You can't change a program that you don't know is running. So you start by identifying the pattern in your life that keeps you stuck, the goal that keeps slipping away, the same relationship dynamic that seems to repeat over and over again. Then you ask the sacred question: what would I have to believe about myself for this pattern to make sense? Listen for the quiet, often harsh answer: I'm not worthy. I don't deserve love. I'm not safe. Name that belief clearly. Write it down. Once you see the belief, it is no longer invisible, and it has the potential to lose its power to run your life unconsciously. But seeing is only the first step. Now we must move the energy. And once you've named that limiting belief, you have to then move to the core of the issue. Every limiting belief is held in place by an unprocessed emotion. It could be a pocket of fear, shame, or grief from the past. You must locate that emotion in your body. Where does that feeling of not enough live? Is it a tightness in your chest? A knot in your stomach? Name the emotion without judgment. Then you use your breath to breathe directly into that sensation. You're not trying to fix it. You're not trying to push it away. You're just acknowledging it and staying with it until it softens. This is the alchemy. You are allowing the unprocessed energy to finally move through you. Because what is emotion? Energy in motion. The challenge is that when we hold on to it, it gets stuck. But when the emotion shifts, the belief begins to lose its energetic anchor. When that starts to happen, you're ready for the final step. And the final step is to install the new program directly into that cleared space. You've moved the old energy, and now you must fill that void with truth. Choose the opposite of your limiting belief. If the old belief was, I am not worthy, the new one is, I am whole and worthy. Close your eyes and embody this new belief. Feel it in your body. Let it fill your heart and your mind. Anchor it with your breath, inhaling the new truth and exhaling the last remnants of the old story. This is not a one-time fix. You must repeat this new belief aloud every morning for 30 days. This consistency is what rewires your subconscious mind and makes the new program your default setting. That may seem like a lot of commitment and a lot of work, but 30 days of dedication to let go of a belief that could have had you stuck for 30 years, it's not a bad trade. And this 3-step process is the foundation of the 30-day ritual that we're about to discuss. So we've had a look at the emotional alchemy process, but a ritual is essential to make it stick. This is the daily practice that rewires your subconscious. It is simple, but it requires a sacred commitment. In the morning, you plant the seed. Sit in silence and speak your new belief out loud 3 times. This sets the energetic tone for your day. Throughout the day, you must be the conscious observer. When the old limiting thought pops up, pause, breathe, and immediately replace it with your new belief. This is the moment of choice. In the evening, you celebrate. You reflect on where you acted from your new belief and you acknowledge that victory. This compound effect is everything. And if you commit to this ritual for 30 days, you will not recognize the person that you were before. Now, let's now take a moment to look at some common beliefs that we can start rewiring today. The power of this work is in its specificity. You cannot rewrite every limiting belief at once. You must choose one program to focus on and commit to rewiring it. Look at this table and see which one hits you the hardest. If you want to hit pause and take a screenshot, please do. And which one feels like the invisible ceiling that you keep hitting? Maybe it's the feeling that you are not good enough, or the program that success must require struggle. We've provided the empowering alternatives for you here. And these are not just positive affirmations, they are the truth of your soul signature. Choose one of these rewrites, or indeed craft your own, and immediately plug it into the daily ritual that we just discussed. This is how you move from theory to transformation. So now let's bring this entire thing to a close for the day. We end where we began, with the ultimate truth. You are not your limiting beliefs. You are the awareness that can rewrite them. Your programs were installed without your consent, often by well-meaning people, but also by painful experiences. They were designed to protect you, but they are now limiting your destiny. Your work is to step into the role of the conscious programmer. Your next steps are clear and actionable. Identify one limiting belief, run the emotional alchemy process on it, and commit to the 30-day reprogramming ritual. You are programmed to believe that you are limited. But my friend, you are limitless. And it's time to rewrite the code and live the truth of your soul signature. Thank you.